You and me are born of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high on love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see?
So that was a hard day. I remember feeling completely numb. Couldn't feel any of the emotions that someone would normally feel at that time. I know for you it was more anger and...
I think it's more anger and shock. I think there was things that I wanted to say then that I didn't, because I was still in shock of what we found out. And it took me till the next day to be able to do it, but there's a big part of me that wanted to do it then, but for some reason I was in so much shock and anger that I didn't get it out. I didn't say it that day.
Yeah, we didn't sleep that night. I remember getting up pretty early. It was like around 5, and neither of us had slept. And we just made a cup of coffee. We came to the same room, and I remember sitting here kind of going over everything and just remembering like all the details of it, because I couldn't remember that like on day one, you know. And I think at this point I was mad. I was so angry, and I was just filled almost with just this rage inside. We were so really blessed and grateful that Pastor was able to be here the very day we found out that he dropped everything in the midst of his own life and showed up here for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, just praying with us and encouraging us and trying to lead us on a journey of like what this might look like for us in the coming weeks and how do we deal with that. And I remember him saying something that stuck with me, that, you know, it's a time right now when it might be painful, but eventually it's going to get to a point where you're going to be able to embrace the good. And I remember thinking, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that anytime soon. And so that next day, I remember after we had talked for a few hours, we were just confused, I think, also. And we called him up. We said, hey, Mark, we got to see you again. You know, we feel differently today than we did yesterday. You know, we actually feel today. And once again, he cleared his calendar and brought us in, and we got to go and speak with him for quite a while, and got more direction and kind of got a game plan together of what we needed to do.
Yeah, and it really didn't take him telling us. I think we already knew what we were going to do. We just wanted confirmation of what was about to transpire. And thank God we have an awesome pastor that set his time and himself aside to help us out in our time of need. And that was a real blessing, because a lot of people don't have that luxury of having an awesome pastor like we do to be able to come to us and help us in our time of need. But yeah, that next morning I was filled with a lot more anger than I was the day before, and I was like, well, how come I didn't say this, this, and this the day of the news? And I think it was, like I said before, the anger and the shock of it.
And when you're numb, you can't really, you can't really get in touch with those emotions, and you can't express them. You just close in, and you know, it was so different the next day. And of course, the coming weeks after that, you know, we continued to battle this roller coaster of emotions. I know for him, you know, as a husband and a father, you know, he's dealing with the anger side of it. You know, he has to go back to work, and he has to process this, and I'm at home with the kids and I'm trying to run my business here, and I'm the emotional kind, you know, I'm just bawling my eyes out, and there's days I'm mad, and then days when I'm trying to do what Mark said and I'm trying to embrace the good, you know. But I think at the end of the day, you know, people make mistakes, and that's exactly what happened in our house. The shock, I think, for me was, what did I do wrong? You know, how did I fail as a parent, or, you know, how do I fail as a wife to him? How do I fail as a friend? The first thing that you do is look inside. Something that I did must have been wrong. I must not have been a great person. And when you're raising your family and you're raising your kids to make the right choices, and you're raising them to, you know, letting them know that one day they're gonna face, you know, this crossroad. We all face it every day, and you're gonna have to make a choice. It's right or wrong, and you train and you train and you train as much as you can so that you can instill in your kids to make those right choices. But you can't always guarantee it's going to go that way, and this proves it. This is one of those situations that I would have never imagined would have gone this way. This is not how we train our kids. It's not how we, you know, we raise them. And I think for me, it made me feel like a failure because it didn't go the way that I had worked so diligently to instill in my kids. And so that was a tough one for me. And it took friends coming through. You know, I had some really good friends that kind of mentored me through this process. And I know Philip had a couple of really good guy friends that encouraged him, continually telling us, it's not you. You didn't do anything wrong. You did the best that you could. And you need to hear that in times like this, because, you know, the enemy can work so hard in your head telling you that you are the problem. But we live in a sinful world. We're all capable of making mistakes. We're human. And, you know, we have to learn now. We're learning what grace, we're learning forgiveness, things that we didn't think we would have to offer so quickly to our children, specifically our daughter. But it's something that we're learning, and we're having to grow from it, you know?
Yeah, and I thought it was maybe because my fire department schedule, and me not being here as much, or maybe joking too much, or just not being there enough with all that stuff. And I couldn't realize, like she said, it's a sinful world and we all fall into it. I fell into it. Had to deal with my own struggles and whatnot, and I was offered grace and forgiveness, and I would be a hypocrite if I didn't do the same. And that's what we're having to do with the situations going on now. It's the same thing. Offer forgiveness and grace. And I know that's what Jesus would want us to do, because he died on the cross for our sins. And
I found a couple of verses that spoke to me during this, and I know that, you know, he'll really could, you know, just be able to hang on to these same Bible verses. But one of the things I read was in Romans 8:18, and it says, the pain that you have been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. And in this situation, like Mark had said on day one, there's good that's going to come out of this. There's amazing good that's going to come out of it. And even though we're in a painful place, he's going to see us through. You know, we've been here before. Like he said, we've been here before with issues with our marriage and different things with finances, and our son with autism. And it's constant things that continue to grow us. And we already know that there's good that's going to come out of it. And so that really spoke to me. That was something that was very encouraging. And a lot of our very close friends were speaking this Bible verse over us as well. And this one is from Jeremiah 29:11, and I'm sure a lot of you know what this verse is, but it's, for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. And so here we are. We are experiencing emotions that we didn't think we would experience yet. That's a little early, but we are going to be grandparents, which feels kind of weird.
it's not loaded. But it took us a while to get to this point.
Yeah.
And thank you to those who have invested in us. And lifted us up and have been there with us through these last couple of weeks and praying for us and just being there for us and letting us lean on them for frustration and support.
Yeah.
You know who you guys are, and just thank y'all for that. And yeah, I didn't think we would be grandparents this soon
It feels kind of weird.
in this way.
Yeah. You see us smiling now, but it's only now that we can finally embrace this way. We still have days, like every once in a while we still have our days, but we're learning to look at the positive. Our daughter is 12 weeks today. She is now officially past the kind of the dangerous stage of pregnancy, and she is due on November 5th. She has been very sick since the day she told us, literally the day she told us. She has been in the bed. She has not left the bed in it's been 7 weeks, about 6 or 7 weeks. She has not left the bed at all. She is throwing up. She can barely keep anything down, and she's just really having a hard time right now with the pregnancy as far as like morning sickness and stuff.
And with this dumb coronavirus, nobody's allowed at the doctor's office with her, so she's having to go solo in there, and we're missing out on things that we wish we could be a part of.
So we have our first baby picture, and we'll make sure that we put that up. And in about 4 weeks, we will find out the gender. So make sure you stick with us for future vlogs so you can see those updates and gender reveal. She's going to do a gender reveal party, so that'll be another exciting moment for us. But we'll go into some of her friends and family members and some really cute memories of her that I like to share. You know, she is one of those babies that you could pretty much tell how she was going to be when she was going to be older, and it really is who she is. I mean, she's the kind of child
She had a little
that,
sassy attitude.
well, yeah, she was sassy, but she wants to do things on her own timing. And so, you know, I remember when I was pregnant with her, we were just trying to figure out what she was. You know, we were trying to do our own gender, you know, finding out the gender, and she had her legs crossed at the ankles, and I remember they had me walking around and we were shaking my stomach and drinking orange juice and trying to flip over on the other side, and she just wasn't gonna move at all. She stayed real tight like that. And they called me in another week or two after that, and she was crossed at the knees, and same thing, didn't want anybody to know. And we kind of, at this point, had to just give up. You know, we didn't get a chance to find out what she was. Everything we had to do was pretty much neutral. And so it was really a fun surprise when she was born to find out, you know, that she was a girl.
Remember that? From right face to eyes open. Oh, okay.
Kayla.
We do this one. You gotta open up the
And Michaela Savannah. And she's a lot like her mom. She likes to sing. Michaela, sing.
And sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Count to 10.
1, 2, let me see. 1, 2.
Sing.
I wanna go back to my little girl shack in Keokuk, Maui,
Hawaii.
Hawaii. I can hear the old Hawaii singing. And then the uku-nuku, swimming by.
And she's got a really goofy nature about her.
Suki, a googie. If you want to play like a googie, play like a googie. I play like a googie. You play like a googie, I play like a googie too. If it's my birthday, clap, clap, clap. If it's not your birthday, do the don't do it. If you want to, but you do the right to googly. Okay? Okay, let's try it.
Okay, whatever you said.
She does. And I think she gets the goofiness from him because he's like Mr. Goofy. He keeps the joy and the fun in the house. Let's just put it that way. And he's always got something he's up to, whether he's scaring you around the corner or you know, or something. So I know that that's definitely her personality too, and she's got this personality when she's on camera that comes alive, you know. And we used to have this camcorder that you could flip the camera around and she could see herself in that, and she would always say things like, "We'll see, we see," and she'd want to, you know, look at that while she was like talking and all that stuff. We couldn't never videotape without her asking.
ABC. ABC. Daddy.
Say little high, little low.
ABC. ABC. Daddy. Daddy. ABC. Hi, Layla.
Hey.
Slam mommy pants.
How old are you?
One.
No, you're 2. Say 2.
Look at my first cabbage patch. Her name is Savannah.
So that was really, really fun. And she, like you said, she was really sassy too. I think we caught some moments on video of her rolling her eyes. Why are you in timeout? She kind of lived in timeout a lot more than normal kids. But not knowing if any of this is going to get passed down to her child, we shall see. But she definitely is a sweet child, and she really has blessed our lives enormously, and we love her dearly. I know that she's made a lot of mistakes, and she will continue to make mistakes that disappoint us, but
We'll all make mistakes. We'll all continue to make mistakes.
yeah. But as her parents, we'll always be supportive, and we'll love her through it. And she knows she's got support no matter what.
Thank you to the Northridge family for all y'all's support.
Yeah, thank you to everybody, because we couldn't have made it without you guys, and we're really, really grateful and appreciative. Thank you all. All right, buddy. You want to look at the sign?
Yeah,
What do you think the sign says?
I don't know.
You want to try to sound it out?
You got a. What's it say?
Friend.
What?
Friend.
Friend and me.
So what does it say all together?
You got a friend in me.
All right, what do you think that picture is?
I don't know.
You want to look up close and see what that picture is?
What is that?
That's a baby.
A baby.
So whose baby do you think that is?
I don't know. Tell me it's baby.
You want me to tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Sissy is having a baby. You know what that means?
Yeah.
That means right now there's a baby in her belly, and that's why Sissy has been so sick. What do you think about that? Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
That means Logan's going to be an uncle, and Sissy's going to have a baby near Thanksgiving, and you're going to have a little baby niece or nephew. We don't know if it's a girl or a boy yet. We're going to find out in a few weeks. But what do you think? That picture is a picture of a baby in Sissy's belly. That's why we cleared this room out. See how this room is empty?
Yeah.
Because this is going to... This is where the baby's going to live, in this room. Hey, buddy, what do you think?
Yeah.
Tell
But
me.
what?
Logan, do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
What? What did mommy tell you?
This is gonna have baby.
So you remember all those clothes and the blankets and all this stuff inside the closet in here? Remember how we told you that this stuff was Shelby's stuff? Well, we were just kidding. It's all Sissy stuff. So look, Sissy's got baby blankets and we have baby clothes. All this stuff is for Sissy's baby. You see how it says you've got a friend in me? That means you have a friend in Sissy's belly. That's your friend. That's going to be your niece or nephew.
Yeah.
Are you excited that
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to hold a new baby around Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
All right, say bye, Uncle Logan.
Bye.
So I met your mom 2016. We became internet friends for a while, and then we met up and we hung out when I was pregnant around 20 weeks. We've been best friends since. We found out that your mother was pregnant with you on February 26th. We went to go grab some pregnancy tests, and she went and took some, and she didn't believe it at first. So then I went and took some to show her that hers was coming up positive and mine wasn't. So we got a kick out of that. The things you do for your best friend. So this is mine. Mine's negative because I'm not pregnant. And then both of those are hers. That one right there and that one right there. You're pregnant! Action, I was very shocked. And then I got very excited for her. I have a son that you will be able to meet. We'll be 11 months apart.
Do you have any advice for Michaela during pregnancy?
It's rough. It is very rough. Probably your third trimester, you're not gonna be able to sleep a lot. I wasn't able to. I had very bad back pain with Cash, but you've got it. You're strong. One thing that I'm looking forward to is being the best aunt, because she's the best aunt to my kid. Your mom will have you when she's 20. Most people that are in their 20s are just not figuring out their life, but your mother is brave and she knows that she can do anything. So when your mother loves, she loves hard, and she's got a lot of people supporting her. A lot of people that love her, including me. So you're very loved even though you're not here yet. A lot of people love you.
Congratulations, Michaela. We are so excited for your new addition. So pumped for your family. And we just believe you're going to be the most amazing mother. Your testimony already is so powerful.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Braven is staring off into space. This will be you in just a matter of months. And our encouragement for you is just like Jeremiah. God has chosen your child for a specific purpose. He set your child apart even before it's born. And we just believe God's got special plans for you and your baby.
Definitely.
Can't wait to see it unfold. So happy to be a part. We love you. We love your family. Can't wait to meet him or her.
He's excited.
Little Braven's gonna have a buddy to play with.
We love you.
Y'all.
Okay, I'm going to try really hard not to cry, but I'm excited for you, Michaela, as you venture into this life of motherhood. I know you'll be the best mommy for this little baby that you can be. To my great-grandchild, I love you already, and I cannot wait till the day I get to lay my eyes on you. And I can't wait till I get to hold you and you're old enough where we can get on the ground and play. We'll have so much fun together. I get to pray for you guys as you venture into this life together. And I just pray that you will always look to God and thank Him, because every baby is a gift from God. And I just cannot wait to the day that I get to watch you guys become each other's persons. Michaela, I am so very excited for you, sweetheart. My baby girl, you will always be. Nani loves you. And Nani loves you, great-grandbaby, already.
Hi, baby. Hey. We love you. We can't wait to see you in November. Can't wait to hold you and snuggle you and love on you. Bye. Bye.
Hello everyone, it's Uncle Brian, Aunt Shell, and Colton here. Unfortunately, Casey had to work today, so she couldn't be with us. We just wanted to take a moment to say how excited we are to have this new member of the family. Today is Easter Sunday, and we couldn't think of a better day to celebrate this new life. We truly believe that all babies are a blessing from the Lord, and we can't wait to see what He has planned for this new little one. Congratulations, Michaela. We love you so much.
Love you.
Hey Mac and Baby Bean, I love you both so much. Mac, I'm so proud of you and the woman that you are and the woman that you're becoming. And Baby Bean, I love you so much. You already have such a special place in Nana's heart. Every time I see your picture in my car, I pray for you. I can't wait to love on you soon and get to raise our babies together. Aunt Mac, you've been such a good aunt to us, and I can't wait to give the same love to Baby Bean. I love you both so much, and I'm praying for you. I'm here for whatever you need.
Hey Michaela, I don't even know where to begin. I just want to thank the Lord for bringing me into your life and you into my life, your family into my life. I remember coming to the church and y'all were just always so sweet, and especially for you to be such a young girl, just to come up to me and say hey and just make me feel so welcome all the time, your family. I love you, and I cherish your friendship, and I'm looking forward to your future and what God has planned for you. You know, that is my favorite verse, is Jeremiah 29:11, and for He knows the plans for us. And so I don't have to worry, and you don't have to worry, because God has it all just mapped out for me, mapped out for you. But I'm so proud of you. I thank you for your friendship, girl, and I know that you've got great things coming ahead of you. And to this baby, oh my goodness, this baby is going to be so loved. But the number one thing is you teaching him or her the values and the love of God, and that just knowing that God being a part of your life, your family's life, you being the example that your baby's going to need, especially in this time, that I'm so excited what God has in store for you, your family, this new little baby. And to this new little baby, as long as you know where your strength comes from, and that is God, you will make it. You will make it. And you are going to be so loved from everybody, your family, their friends, just everybody. And I cannot wait to meet this little one. I'm so excited and so blessed to be a part of your life. I love you, Michaela. And you know I'm here 24/7 if you ever need me. And you know that, and I mean it. But I'm so proud of you, girl. And I'm so excited. And I love you.
Hi. Kayla, I'm so happy for you. You're going to be such an amazing mom. And I love you. And to your baby, I hope you never forget how awesome your mom is and how lucky you are to have her as your mom. Love you guys.
Michaela! I cannot explain my excitement. I'm so super happy that you're gonna be having a baby. We're praying for you. We are here for you. If you need me, call me. Like I told you the other night, I'm behind you. I will be there for you whenever you need me. If you need to call me, if your mom's getting on your nerves, just call me. I've been there, done that. We love you, and we are super excited. Well, I am at least.
Congratulations, Michaela. You're gonna make the best mom in the whole wide world. I see how well you do with Cash, and you're just gonna be the greatest mama in the world. I love you. And I'm so happy for you, and I will pray for you and that special baby every single day. Love you.
Hey Michaela, I want to tell you congratulations on your baby, and that I'm very proud of the person that you've become. Always keep your faith in the Lord, and everything will fall into place. Congratulations again.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos.